Alright guys, we have just finished Kaipi versus Absolute Legends and in what has been the RaidCall EMS One playoffs day number 2. And we got the post-game interview now with MaNia. And I'm just going to give him a call quickly here on Skype. Let's see. Turn on your volume a bit. I'm going to warn you just now. Perhaps he is AFK. Right, I think he's AFK right now.
Hey.
Hey, you're not AFK. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not AFK, sorry.
All
Just
right.
talking to the team.
Good.
Really excited.
Okay, so we are here. We have a bunch of people watching you also. And first off, man, let me say, I gotta be honest with you. I was one of those guys that was very sad when you left the competitive scene, and I was fucking happy when you rejoined the scene. And that's why I am very, very happy to see you and your team performing so great today. But this is, of course, about you and your squad. Now you came off a tough loss against Kaipi, but we'll talk about that in depth later on. But how are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling really great. Like, we were just looking at the time in that last game, so I don't know. We just knew we had to drag it out, so we were really going for that. We had like really early game picks that I think our picks the game was pretty fail, but whatever.
Yeah, so the official rankings for this group is Navi number 1, you guys number 2, and then Kaipi and Liquid. So if you had turned long enough, man, you would have been number 1 in the group. But, oh well. So I don't know
Really
exactly
sorry.
how much longer you must have survived, but let's quickly go into into the questions. Again, a big request to my viewers inside the chat. We have about 4,500 of you right now in there wanting to hear this guy talk about the games. Post your questions in the chat, whichever ones I think are relevant, I will ask him. Again, you just came off a long marathon of Dota games, but I think one question we had our new Twitter correspondent ask was what your mindset was. You know, you knew that today would be a pretty big match. You knew that also you had a really tough group. So perhaps you could give us a little bit of a history lesson about, you know, how did you feel about being in that tough group, and how was your mindset going into the games today?
And we were pretty calm because we knew that we weren't really favored, so we didn't have any pressure on us. So we were like feeling pretty well. We could only like surprise and do well, so we were pretty relaxed about it, and we were hoping to like get some good picks with Navi, so we could just play our own style and then just take the win home slowly. So, but it worked out really well. Like, we got our gangs early, and we just stalled the game until we had items and all. So I was really satisfied with my team.
Awesome, man. So I wasn't able to cast the Navi game. We had Toby follow Navi all day today. If you could talk us through that. I know that one was like 58 minutes, I think. And how could you just talk us through the game in general? So you
Yeah,
just yeah.
we were like we were running a Trillion bottom with them having a free farming PL. So, and we traded with a free farming alchemist that we had tried before, and we even have Magnus, so we could get splash on him for late game versus PL. So we were pretty ready for that, and then we got some ganks off mid on Dendi, so we kept him a bit down, so he wouldn't snowball too hard, and then we kind of just slowly just took the game by farming on all heroes, and even our support Jaro came out with BKB and Butter in the end. So like we just got farming all heroes plus yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually you were able to take that game home, and then after that you guys must have felt very confident in your skill overall. You must have realized, hey, we're doing actually really freaking great. And how was playing against the new Navi squad? Is there anything that felt differently, you know, going up against them? Did it seem like they were out of sync or something? Anything worth mentioning?
No, it kind of felt like the same. I was like they play really well, and they've been doing very well with the new lineup as well. So uh, I had a good respect for them. So I knew they were gonna be really tough. So, but we it just came on top, and I'm really happy about that. It's the right day to find our form. So
Yeah, I agree. So the biggest bummer would be right now if you guys would not be able to participate in the LAN finals. Do you know if you guys will be able to go?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will.
Awesome.
Ale is a pretty good sponsor, so
That's great news. So big thank you from obviously you guys very thankful. Big shout out then to AL for making it possible to let those guys travel to Poland. And then after your big win against Navi, you went up against Team Liquid. And what was your thoughts going into that game? And anything special you want to mention about that one?
we kind of just tried to go for the same kind of play. We went with Navi with just farming out up on our heroes and just taking it slowly and taking a few wins at a time, like in team fights and stuff like that. So, like again, we just farmed up on anti-mage and got good farm on all our heroes. So we were really confident with, especially with our 5-5. So we didn't really feel like they had like any chance in 5-5s. More like if they had to win, they had to like do some good gangs or split push very well and stuff like that. Because we know Furion on Boba is always really hard to play against.
Hmm. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Then but in your game against Team Liquid, it was actually Fluff on Nature's Prophet and Boba on the Darkseer,
Oh,
right?
was it? Oh, I
Yeah,
actually didn't notice that.
no, we had yeah.
Okay.
Boba was playing the long range solo Darkseer, and Envy was doing a tremendous job denying off. Oh, sorry, my bad, man. That was Kaipi.
Oh, okay,
I'm too
okay.
sleepy.
Yeah,
Holy cow! No,
I was
you were
pretty
up
sure
against
about it, but
Boba's. You were up against Boba's Nature's Prophet, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah,
No
he has a
problem.
very
I don't know. I was
that was my fail. Holy crap.
convinced me.
But yeah, so you went into that one feeling pretty confident and you farmed up again, and you also went for the Enigma pick that game. Was there any special reasoning for going that one? Was it just, it synced so well with your other picks, like the Magnus?
Yeah, it was like a hero that could also just go in jungle and get its farm on without going into the lane and just feeding there. So they had a really strong safe lane. So we didn't really feel comfortable putting some offlane hero that was gonna have a hard time up there.
Hmm.
So just put Enigma Woods to farm up a fast mech so we could take some team fights and stuff like that.
Okay, and then let's go to the last game. I mean, you obviously performed tremendously against Navi, then Team Liquid, and then the last one, Kaipi. That was essentially like the winner's bracket final in some senses, which was a very big upset. I think for many people, I don't think a lot of people were thinking that it would be Kaipi and AL, heading the group at some point. Um, how was it to play against Kaipi? Why did you pick, for example, my personal question would be, why did you go for CM?
We went for CM to just try get a really strong tri lane, and we felt like CM would be able to like buy the bat when he jumped in as well. So we were like kind of trying to just go like a really strong lanes and try to dominate them early and just go ahead with getting items. But we got caught so many times, so like it didn't really go our way. They had so many big ults that they could just pick off single heroes with. So
Yeah,
it's
it was
really
actually a really strong composition. It looked like from their heroes. Like they
yeah.
had.
I feel like we were pretty outpicked. I'm pretty sad about our picks that game. So.
Hmm. Okay, so about the Kaipi game, from all the five players, who of the five was annoying you the most in game? Which one would you say? Oh man, that guy was pretty much MVP from Kaipi. Was it one or was it just good team
I
play?
think they all did a really good job. I think they just all had really good ults throughout the game. So it's like I respect them a lot, and they practice so much every day. So kind of sad to not see them in the final because they fought so hard for it. But
Yeah, I
just
agree.
glad it's our us today. Then.
Yeah, yeah, and you have every right to be happy about that. I mean, of course, Kaipi, we've seen them for a long time. They try very hard. I do wish them the very best of luck. But for now, man, congratulations. Very happy to see all your hard work paying off, and I'm very happy that you guys stick with the game, and very happy to see you guys traveling to Poland to the LAN finals for the RaidCall EMS One. Is there anything you want to let us
Thank
know before you head out? Twitter, Facebook,
Uh,
YouTube, shoutouts?
just just shout out to all my teammates and all the fans that believed in us. That 0.1% that betted for us. Thank you for that.
Yeah, they're gonna be very happy. So yeah.
Thanks, bros.
Yeah, I'm going to let you out for now, but I do want to thank you very much for taking the time for the interview, man, and it was a pleasure having you, and thanks for the games, and congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Alright, so guys, that was MaNia for you guys from Absolute Legends for a quick post-game interview. So thanks for everybody. Now we have 2.5k people still hanging around. They were interested in listening in on the post-game thoughts. So I only heard like some troll questions in the chat, and then just people uh, talking about the games in general. So I hope that we were able to get some form of information out of him that was interesting for you. For example, what happened with the Kaipi game in their draft. So yeah, he said he felt like they were kind of outpicked, and it was kind of clear. You know, they had very strong. Very strong. I mean, 4 out of 5 heroes had skills that went through BKBs. Didn't care about it. Unicorn had a rough time, but hey, they beat Team Liquid and they beat Na'Vi, so they're going to the LAN finals. And we'll keep you updated on that. That is for sure. And that is it for this night. I will go to bed now relatively soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please follow me at Epic Commentary. Follow the guys on Absolute Legends. MaNia didn't let us know what his Twitter was, but I'm sure that you guys will find him if you go on Twitter and search for MaNia Dota. I don't know. Not so sure what his Twitter is, but do support the guys from Absolute Legends. Support the clan because they do a great job, and even though Absolute Legends have a rough time in the competitive scene in Dota 2 at times, they still send them to Poland and to the LAN finals, and I think that's exactly the type of organizations that we need in the Dota 2 competitive scene. So again, one last time, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and see you at the end of the week, I think, for the ISO Cup as well as the Big Point Battle. I think that's what's coming up. But follow me on Twitter if you want to stay updated on what's happening. I'm going to stop talking. Bye-bye, guys.